Good evening, folks. Thanks very much for joining us. Well, commentators and fans alike are calling it the greatest grand final ever, following our Cowboys' heart-stopping win over the Brisbane Broncos at ANZ Stadium yesterday in Sydney. Now, the one-point win in extra time ended a two-decade drought for the Cowboys. The homecoming heroes were given a rapturous welcome by hundreds of fans at Townsville Airport today. Amazingly, some still had voices left to cheer. Tom Hartley begins our coverage.
It was a hero's reception for North Queensland's and Australia's champions.
Last year when we lost against the Roosters, I realised how much the team meant to the community. So to win it and bring it home for everyone up here is just unbelievable.
Feeling like more of a rock star than a footy star, the King of the North took his throne and the adulation. About the only title not bestowed on him yet is that of Prime Minister.
Fans and supporters, they've travelled hundreds of kilometres from across North Queensland, and it's no surprise.
North Queenslanders have proven to be the most dedicated fans, spending thousands to get down to Sydney and back in time for the after party.
Just amazing. It's just absolutely incredible.
The short time the Cowboys lingered in the lobby lasted a lifetime for these young fans.
Oh, they're the best. They're awesome.
And the game last night?
Oh, that was amazing.
Another moment North Queenslanders will never forget. Tom Hartley, 7 News.
The Cowboys were the toast of the town at a civic reception in their honour at their home ground this afternoon. Our reporter Dante Chekon joined the party.
Rob, we know Cowboys supporters are a loud and proud bunch, but today they've got a few extra reasons to smile. We're here at the capital of Cowboys country, 1300 Smiles Stadium, where thousands of fans have gathered from across the north to welcome their NRL heroes home. First through the gates was Trish Schaefer. She watched the game in Sydney, jumped off the plane and headed straight to the stadium.
You have ideas of what it's going to be like, but the feeling after 20 years, you just up the Cowboys!
Now the players themselves arrived here straight from the airport. We spoke to a few of them as they arrived.
Oh, it's unbelievable. They're packed at the airport and we can just see them flooding in here now. We'll get in there, get the bags down and take the trophy out to the fans.
That was a crazy night. Still can't believe it happened.
Now, the boys might have taken out the biggest prize in the NRL, the NRL Premiership Trophy, but today they won Townsville's biggest prize, the Mayor awarding them the keys to the city.
They represent hope, they represent tenacity, they represent courage.
And while the party here at 1300 Smile Stadium might have finished for now, you can be sure the players still have plenty more celebrating to do. Rob?
Thanks very much, Dante. Dante Chekon with that report. Well, the atmosphere in North Queensland during the game rivaled that of ANZ Stadium. Tens of thousands of supporters in living rooms and venues wore their hearts on their sleeves as they backed the boys from the bush through every sensational second.
We've waited for this feeling for 20 years. And the celebration was so emotional and the applause so thunderous, it could have almost reached ANZ Stadium. For 2 intense hours, tens of thousands of fans were glued to screens in homes, hotels, city centres and car parks. The win meant the world to die-hard supporters like Tony Kelly and his daughters.
I was here in 05 and we lost, you know, and 10 years later, 20 years, mate, we've been waiting for this.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. I knew it was going to go to Golden Point. I didn't think he'd get the kick, but it was worth it.
That was incredible!
The anticipation and desperation was palpable. Fans cried, cringed, even prayed. Even in those final few minutes when all seemed lost, we didn't dare to hope.
I didn't think that we could win, but
I was almost spewing.
But then our hero, Jonathan Thurston, slotted the winning drop goal.
He's just the best player in the world.
And while the game may have divided Queensland, it united the North.
It really lifts the spirit of the whole town. Everyone knew this game was on, even those people that don't follow rugby.
The Cowboys just didn't bring a win home for Townsville. They brought a win home for North Queensland, for all the regions. They did us proud.
Words can't explain it, eh? He's JT for PN, mate.
Feel the Cowboys!
Tom Hartley, 7 News.